until I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric. Time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us. Still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you're trying to.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Bay State in Massachusetts. Welcome to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the New England Patriots.
Joshua Carty to kick off.
Mike Tirico alongside Greg Olson. Joshua Carty will get it underway. Off we go here in the rain at Gillette Stadium.
Let's take over first and 10.
From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10.
Let's go now.
Now it's Richardson. He'll keep it, and he'll give it up on the pitch. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and 6.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and he'll work forward 4 yards, but that's all he needed. This is going to be a first down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Come on, come on.
On play action, Richardson. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Hey! 70 Lions! Ready!
Here's a first carry for their running back, and he's going to be close to the first down. Walking just a yard short of Elijah Kane, so that'll bring up 3rd and short yardage.
So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, I think we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game, force the defense to come up, sell out, take it away, and then there's all sorts of options downfield in the passing game.
Oh, he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. Could have depended on the spot, but it looks like he is short. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
Check! Let's go! Check, smash! 19, Charger, 19!
They'll try and run for it. And he is going to have a Colts first down. He's brought down after a gain of 7 on 4th and 2.
Yeah, sometimes these coaches want to overthink it. They want to dial up these super tricky plays and try to outthink themselves sometimes. And you find yourself here on 4th and real short. Something easy, something your guys have repped a million times. Win the battle up front and pick up a fresh set of downs.
That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5. Looks like we have an injured Colt on that play. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment.
On the ready.
From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 5.
Ready! Cowboy 80! Go!
Handoff here, up the middle, and he's going to get upended right at the line of scrimmage. And he's picked up and thrown down.
It's now 3rd and 5.
zone read. This is Richardson.
So often, like, you can tell a team's decision on fourth down by what they call on third down. So I think after that third down run, it was pretty clear that, hey, even if we don't get it here, we're comfortable going for it again on fourth down, but didn't turn out to be the case because he's able to get it there on third.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll stick with him again. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Ready? 19 tight, 19 tight. Get it? 68, 19 Lions. 79 Broncos. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Dragons 60. Warriors 70. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is hot. What a throw. Touchdown, Colts.
And this is certainly what they've wanted to do all season long, and it's a huge reason, Mike, for this winning streak. Their ability to jump teams early and play with a lead. Everything is so much easier for the coach, for the offense, for the defense. Playing with a lead in the NFL is the ultimate position to be in.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. There'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down. Once more on 2nd down. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands.
Retains possession.
A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
Third down, they'll try to get it on the ground. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
They'll try to run. And he is going to pick up the Patriots' 1st down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
At the 46-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. He's got it! And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line. What a big play there for New England. 52 yards.
Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Oh, he's going nowhere. Knocked down hard in the backfield.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
He'll drop to throw. He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, New England. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
For the extra point.
The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Joshua Carty to kick off.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here's Richardson. Going to keep this himself. Looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football. And the Patriots are going to recover.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit. And that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL, protecting the ball is the #1 priority, and it cannot be stressed enough.
Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
35-yard line.
He'll step up and run this. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's 2nd down.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Viking 18.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. Time for the 2nd quarter. Patriots with the football. They begin with a 3rd down and 3. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up fourth down.
No gain on the play. It's fourth down.
They'll look to throw. That's taken in. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. It's a pickup of 12 as they wind up converting on fourth down.
60 Bison. Rig alert. Let's go.
Now a handoff, running right. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Patriots. What a season it has been. He's at 28 touchdowns now for the year.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Joshua Party to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here we go, set. 60 Bison, 60.
He'll start this drive by keeping it himself. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Looks like we have an injured Colt on that play. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. Going for it all. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 19 tight, 19 tight. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
From the gun, Richardson. And that is incomplete. But a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got.
Got it. Ready? Ready.
Looks like a design run here with Richardson. And he's going to go all the way for the touchdown. But hold everything. There's a flag way back on the other side of the field. And this one is going to get wiped away.
Cougar 19.
A second down throw for Richardson. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field.
And I think at this point here, second quarter of this game, I think now is where we can start seeing each team open up their offense a little bit more. Early on, everyone's kind of feeling each other out, getting a taste of what the game plans are. Here they finally take a shot downfield. Nice job by the defense, but this is going to put a little depth in that coverage and hopefully open up some other things.
From the gun on third down, Richardson. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I've been around certain quarterbacks, Mike, that loved throwing the ball in the rain, and other quarterbacks who were very uncomfortable. It looks like this one kind of got out of his hand, a little wonky, and that ball gets away from you just enough. It's going to end up falling into the wrong hands and go the other way.
It's first down, and they'll run. Lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Jamal Hill there for the tackle.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 6. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Deal-matic only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's going to have the Packs' first down. That'll wind up a gain of 11 on 4th down.
And everyone in the stadium knew where the ball was going, and it didn't matter. And we see so often these 3rd and 4th and short situations. There's such good opportunities.
Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
At the Colts' 31-yard line.
He'll look to throw. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
And after being shut down in the opening quarter, he makes his first catch here with that one, and they're going to need to continue to build off this if they plan on leaving here today with a win.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
He'll try to run for it with Henderson.
So often in these short yardage defensive situations, Mike, you just have to sell out and play the tendencies. In this case, they knew a run was coming. They stop it short for no gain, brings up 4th down.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he is going to pick up a Patriots first down. By a good couple of yards. They get 3 on 4th and inches. To throw. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete.
to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
The ball still at the 8-yard line for second down and goal.
Check smash. Street. Say, hey. Check go.
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, New England. That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half. On comes Joshua Carty for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Pats will take a 21-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
60 Maverick. 1970, Warriors 70.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. Open is the tight end, Terrence Ferguson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That's the way to get started, a pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Indianapolis.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. Unloads downfield, looking for Ncaa. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play.
A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
Just doesn't seem to me right now that he's seeing the field very well. I mean, that last possession results in the pick. You'd expect him to come back out here and be a little bit more careful with the ball, find easier completions, find the better matchup. And instead, he puts the ball back in harm's way, and he's lucky that wasn't another interception.
Come 19, 7 Pirates, 18 runs.
Looking to throw, Richardson. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down.
Cowboy 80. 18, Pioneer. 70 Rangers. Mustang 19.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That's caught left side. It's complete. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. What a big play on 4th and 10. 35 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Come on. Hit. Cougar 19. Warriors 70.
That is Ferguson in motion.
Go.
Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
19 tight, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 19 tight, 19 tight. Buffalo 18.
Throwing on second down, Richardson. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
The motion man is Ncaa. Richardson to throw. The back of the end zone. He's got it. Ncaa. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
This is one of those cases, Mike, where the play caller understands, I got 3 points in my back pocket. There's no need here to be conservative. Let's keep this drive alive and see if we can come away with a touchdown. But instead of just trying to pick up the first down, they go for the big one, and it's a perfect throw, great catch, and they come away with 6.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Open man, that's Luther Burden. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
Patriots, first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
He'll let one go down the middle. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
It leads to second and 10.
That's out left and complete to Burden. Now his timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Quarter set to commence, and we're back underway here on EA Sports. A short one taken at the 10. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. drop. And the rush gets home. Hill goes down. They got him.
This offense came into this drive hoping to extend their narrow lead, Mike, but instead, after first down, they find themselves in second and forever following that big sack right out of the gate.
They'll try to set up the screen here. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
Brings up third down.
Here we go, set. 60 Eagles, 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go.
On play action, he'll set. Well, this drive is over before it can start. Swallowed up to force fourth down. Patriots ready for the punt as he's standing right around his own goal line. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
43-yard line.
Hey. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let go.
As they try to run it here. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Warriors, Cowboy 80. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson. Third and 10.
Cowboy 80. 18, right here. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Hey, Trash. 19 Lion. Mustang 19.
Now Richardson. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. And he's in. Touchdown, Indy. That his second TD catch of the season. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Colts will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. From the 6, here comes a return. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17.
And they're on the 17-yard line.
Start on the ground, and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Looked to me like the quarterback had the option to pull that and make it a throw, but he decides to give it. Probably wishes looking back that he would have pulled it because there was nowhere for that running back to go.
So second down, and they'll run it. Got room at the 30. Up the sideline, past midfield. Down the sideline to the 20. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 82 yards. Touchdown, New England. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. Hardy now to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Patriots go up by 7. 28-21. kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now it's Richardson. He'll keep it, and he pitches it. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back, and they get him down for no gain.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Second and 10. Now Richardson. He'll try to hit him with a screen. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Here's Richardson. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal. Cougar 19.
On play action, Richardson. He'll air it out down the middle. He's got it. A big play and a much-needed one as well. That goes for 58.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say like that. He's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal. Looks like we have an injured Colt on that play. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. The line of scrimmage, the 7 for 2nd and goal.
19 tight. Dragon 60. 18 Rattler. Ready.
From the gun, Richardson. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
60 Bobcats. 7 Pirates.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. That one taken in. Touchdown Colts. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. McLaughlin now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Colts have come back to level things. It's 28 all. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. The return starts at the 13. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
And I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot. Because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he's going to pick you apart. So it doesn't always have to be a sack, but you have to make him uncomfortable in the pocket. They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ended up being a wasted down.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10.
Cowboy 80. 70 Lions.
We'll try to get this one on the ground. And the Patriots ready to kick it away, as he'll punt it away for the second time. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming. Punt team out, ready to send this one away as he's on to punt for the second time. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Let's go.
4th quarter begins on the ground. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, 4th quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
No give on the ground. And he does not want to go down. Somehow he turned that into a gain of 6.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 47-yard line.
They'll stick with him again. Finds an alley to the 35. And he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Chase McLaughlin lining up.
Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that the pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35.
Here we go. 60 Eagle. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he looks past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7. From the 43, here's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Alert, please. Check. Go.
He'll look to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Well, they face this possible 3 and out following that 2nd down sack. Now, if you're the quarterback, you've got to be thinking, get the ball out of my hand, find a matchup I like downfield, and try to push this ball past the sticks and keep this drive alive.
A 3rd down, we'll try to get it on the ground. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. That's going to bring up 4th down.
A gain of 11 yards. It's 4th down.
Now they'll set up to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the fourth, but they will turn it over on down.
Okay, break.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll try the right side this time. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25. They get 15 on that game. That's good for a Colts first down.
Ready. Panther 60, Panther 60. Trap 60, trap 60.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion. You know at this point the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down.
Here we go. 19, 7 Pirates, 70 Lions.
Receiver in motion, headed left. To throw, it's Richardson. He'll get this out wide. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. Let's see if they can put this one out of reach.
A run on 1st and goal. A short game, down to the 7. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Timberwolves. Ready.
They'll go with him again. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. 3rd and goal coming up.
This defense doing a great job here facing this goal-to-go situation, especially on that last play. 2 stops down, and now the pressure really ramps up for this offense as they face 3rd and goal.
So backed up now to the 8-yard line. It's 3rd and goal.
Cougar 19. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Viking 18. Ready.
Off the zone read. This is Richardson. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Indy. On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Colts will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
And that is incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down. Here's Richardson, going to keep this himself. He is belted in the backfield. What a shot he took. It's going to be a loss of yardage. What a play.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance. So something they teach these defenders, and especially in the secondary, Mike, is to trust your eyes. Don't panic, don't overcommit until you see where that ball is being thrown. And it's a great example here of the defender just trusting those eyes, breaking on the ball, and he almost comes away with the pick.
Ready? Check out.
They'll run the zone read here on 3rd down. And that's not going to work at all. He'll manage to get back to the line. That is off. It is 4th down. And 3rd and final timeout taken by the defense. So the 2-minute warning, the only clock stoppage they have left. Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long.
19 lock, 60 Vikings, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 19 tight, 19 tight, Mustang 19. Ready,
Richardson. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. They'll look to throw. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. Here comes 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
I say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
He'll drop to throw. That's taken in. He's going to have the Pats 1st down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the 4th down conversion. They'll stick to the ground. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll drop to throw. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
3 yards to go.
They'll keep it on the ground. And he will have a Patriots first down by about a yard. They're able to convert on 3rd and 2. Back to throw. He'll get this out to his running back. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league, and it results in a negative play.
That complete to Henderson. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. 18 yards on the catch and run will move the chains. They'll come up for first and 10
at the 33-yard line.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
They're lucky to have avoided this mistake here, Mike. In the 4th quarter, with possessions running out, that would have been a critical back-breaking play in this game, and they're going to have second life now after that defender drops the ball, and let's see if they can take advantage of it.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. And they'll try to convert it on 3rd down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
70 Lions!
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. That is incomplete. Here we go. There's down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
They'll run here. And this is not going to do it. The defense comes through here in the final minute. And it may just be enough to get them a victory. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. I don't think that was going too far, but either way, defense right on it. They hold him to no gain. We'll go play action. It's Richardson. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
They'll go. Richardson. That is hard down the field. He's got it. They'll come up here. 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 32. First down.
Cup 19. Cup 19. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
The motion man is Ncaa. So this one, a win for the visiting Colts. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play as well as anyone in the NFL.
that window, I got places to go. People to see, time is precious. I look at my Cartier out of control. Just like my mind where I'm going, the women, the shorties know nothing about clothes. No stopping at my Pirelli's on. Unlike my jewelry, that's always on. I know the storm is coming, my pockets keep telling me it's gonna shower. Call up my homies, it's on and popping the night, cause it's meant to be ours.